Good evening, Pinnacle and Duncan. I'm your host, Wink Rothberg, along with my partner, Blue Tippington, and our producer, Wayne Goldberg. This is the Pinnacle Insiders for Week 12.
My last name's actually Goldstein. But this is Pinnacle Insiders on Week 12, brought to you by Those Suckies. We don't always play fantasy football, but when we do, we step it up. We play Pinnacle football.
Yeah, we do.
And there you go, Wink.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Blue, it was a crazy Week 11 last week. A couple of teams got eliminated, 4 specifically. 8 teams still officially in the hunt for the playoffs. What were some of your big surprises from last week?
A couple things that stood out for me was Stafford really reaffirming his position as a must-start quarterback. For Tony's team, he had a little controversy there with Palmer. Looks like that's settled. Also, another thing in the Spielman division, the Spielman conference, the loss from Neller looks like it's really going to tie up that wild card between him and Mitchell. That's going to be a good matchup next week for those two.
I tend to agree. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a special treat for you. We have an actual owner of a Pinnacle team. Ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the appropriately named all-hype team, Jim Maskell.
Hey!
Jim, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. This
No
is
problem.
great.
How are you?
Truly an honor to be the first owner on Pinnacle Live.
Believe me.
Very excited.
Believe
This is great.
Believe me, the honor is all on this side of the table.
I tend to agree.
Okay, so, Jim, we're going to start off with a couple of questions for you. How would you describe your season so far?
It was tough. It reminds me of, it was bad. It started out real high, kind of like the demon drop. You know, I went up real high at the beginning, and I just fell to the bottom.
Demon drop's dead.
The power tower, because I got pushed down.
You got pushed out.
It was bad.
You've lost 5 in a row.
That's tough.
You know, a couple of weeks ago you were sitting at 5-1. Now you're under 500, mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Would you say your season's been a disappointment so far?
Absolutely. Yeah, when you're not winning, it's a disappointment.
That's fairly true. You know, one of the big news items that you made a couple of weeks ago, one of the big things is you traded away Jamal Charles, who's obviously hurt this year, trying to help your team this year. How do you feel? Why did you move Charles?
Well, when I made the trade, I was in first place. I was looking for a push. You know, I couldn't start that bum Jackie Bell every week. So I had to make a move. I went and got, who did I get? Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson.
Thought it was a good deal at the time. He's a bum.
Okay.
He's not coming back.
He's probably not coming back.
Jim, now that you're eliminated, it looks like your focus is going to be on the off season. Well, no, not exactly. My focus is still on this season. I still play a large role. I still can, shape the playoffs.
Play spoiler, if you will.
Yeah, I play Tony next week. I'm going to lay down for him, let him win, to get that back at Dale a little bit for the backdoor dealing they with Bieber.
Wait a minute. We have breaking news. Are you telling me on Pinnacle Insiders that you are laying down? You're throwing this game.
Next game I'm throwing, yeah, because Dale needs to win that game. Tony needs to lose. I'm sorry, the other way around. Maybe the other way around. I don't know. But I'm going to help Tony out, give him a win. Hopefully he can wrap up the bye.
Well, folks, we've also got a special treat, and Jim, a little bit of a surprise for you.
Oh, man.
We've got a second owner with Pinnacle, the man who has replaced you in playoff contention, the owner of the Lebowski Achievers, Nick Gilardi.
Yay! Pinnacle Insiders.
Nick, how are you tonight?
Good, man. How are you?
You called me this morning and specifically requested to be on the show.
Yeah.
Said you had a big announcement to make for everybody.
Yeah, I'm here to announce the release of my new book. And this is called How to Trade in Pinnacle. Fresh off the presses, it's kind of a read.
Wow, it's thick.
A little bit thick.
That's
thick. I mean, it took me a long time to write, but there's a lot of good information specifically for Forrest and for Mitchell. Yeah, because they don't know how to trade.
They don't know how to trade.
They hooked me up the
made
last
some
few
good moves.
seasons. Yeah.
Can we get this on Amazon.com?
Amazon, you can just actually Mitchell and Forrest don't have to worry about it. There's already a free copy coming in the mail.
You know, I think
on me, because they need it. They need to sit down, like put this in the shitter and just read it, and get some tips.
I'd appreciate it if you'd watch the language.
Well, last season, Forrest pretty much gave me the playoff spot in the road to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. And this year, I think Mitchell gave me a spot. I mean, it's not certain, but I like my chances. I like how hot my team is.
Well, that kind of leads into a question I have for you, Nick. What do you think your chances are of making this playoffs?
My chances are slim. I mean, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna get penisy. You know?
It's number one unwritten rule of Pinnacle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get penisy about it, but there's still an opportunity for me. You know, unlike the last guest, which I don't even know why you had on. I mean, you guys might as well just wait till next season to talk to him.
Sure.
But I still have a chance if Montana can lose the next 2 weeks and I can win the next 2 weeks. I'm in. And like last year, going into the playoffs and making it to the Super Bowl with a 5-8 record, I'd like to do it all over again.
You never know what can happen. Well, we're gonna make some picks next, perhaps. Jim, you're still out there. Would you like to stick around, and make some picks with us?
Yeah, what the fuck.
Nick, I know you gotta go promote your book.
Yeah, I gotta get this out there.
With us.
Forrest, Mitchell, check it out.
Is it on a Kindle?
No, you have to buy the real copy, the hard copy like this.
Okay. Thanks, Nick. We'll be right back after a short word from our sponsors.
Pinnacle Insiders, taped in front of a live studio audience.